But just for a little background info and intro, this is the house that's been in the family now for just over 90 years. Grandpa bought the house in I think the early 1900s. The front half of the house was built in 1860, and then this back half was in the early 1900s, I think, when Grandpa sometime got the house. Been in the family, like I said, for 90 years, and I hope it can stay another 90 years. But anyways, this is it. It's an old farmhouse. Where the pole barn is, before we moved in when Grandpa passed away, there used to be a pig pen right where that's sitting. And then over here, right behind this big tree, used to be a chicken coop. And I do remember physically clearing out all the junk in all these buildings, and then we tore them down, and then that's when the pole barn got built. Looking back behind the pole barn, is what I'll refer to as the shooting range. For as long as I can remember, this has always been used by multiple family members and relatives to just come out and shoot. Back there on those two 2x4s is where they'd hang the targets and shoot a variety of whatever. The back side of the pole barn. Taking you down for the scenic view of the creek. And I hope there's no poison ivy here. Oh my goodness. Anyways, it's really not too bad. Not bad at all. It's pretty dry, really. When the water really gets going, it's nothing to see this get flooded pretty good. But this is the creek, hence Eagle Creek, I believe. And I think the property sits on just under, right around 40 acres. Most of it's wooded, which goes back this way off to this side. There's another wooded area. Once you clear the wooded area, on the other side of this property is another farm. And for years they've raised cattle, and I believe had some horses, and I don't know what else. Just wanted to take and give a brief intro of the property. Now, yeah, the old garden. I remember, if you look at the tree that's right there, starting at the edge of that tree and moving towards the property next door, which was my aunt's house, that whole big area out to the telephone pole used to be tilled, and that was the garden. That was a good sized garden to work strictly by hand. We had the rototiller, of course, to get it ready, but everything else, weeding and picking and everything, was all by hand. And I think I'll just use that for now. We'll come back later and carry on. Project 1. Move the existing camera system from this section where it's been for several years, about 6 feet up the wall into the corner. I don't know if I have enough wire, so I may end up doing a little soldering. We'll just have to wait and see. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Recording from your phone that you use stinks. So the app crashed. I got a text message and that killed the video. Alrighty. Let's see how much wire I got in the basement to pull up here. And we'll go from there. Goes to the kitchen. I don't know. I think that's the original one on the light pole. Main room. Okay. Alrighty. Gotta head to the basement. So take you along with me. Oh, all the doggies. Say hello. Vivian. Lily. Vivian. Lady no name. Passion. You guys be good up here. Side note. This half of the house was built in 1860. It's got, I believe those are sandstone blocks for the foundation. These great big timbers are the floors, and it's a mess. Let's get some light. That door was replaced probably about 15 years ago. Original floor supports from early 1900s. I'm guessing, I don't know, that's probably from when the house was built, the main support there. Water filtration was put in probably around 2000 because it's well water and it can be kind of nasty. The fun part, the old bomb shelter. Uncle Carl, Lyle, and I think Dad built this, wow, probably before I was born, back in the late 40s, early 50s, I'm guessing. But it is an all concrete bomb shelter. Nothing plush. All right, let's see if I can find a place to set you down. I'm going to be working on those wires right there. Right where all the paper on the floor. Okay, documenting what we've done. We have, going up into the living room, one Cat5 cable for the TV, and it runs all the distance and down this way and then through all the way to here and up in. And I have a second blue Cat5. Goes through here, up through there, comes out over here, goes up over the ductwork, and out back here. And you'll hate me, but yes, it goes through the ductwork and up to where a PC is going to be. Okay, so here's what we've done. I took the existing camera and I had plenty of wire, so I ran it all the way back here and put a new camera in. Switched out the cameras. And then I ran the Cat5 cable for the TV, of course, and for the PC. So I think we're done down here for the time. Oh, I'm going to go back upstairs and start working in the bedroom on those wires. Okay, status update. I ran out of wire. I'm taking the leads that come out of here and soldering on about 8 feet of wire that plugs into the camera. And so this is one of the leads. I'm soldering on an 8-foot section, wiring it back into the block up to the camera system. But I ran out of wire, of course. Thank you, Amazon Prime. I'll have a roll tomorrow and I'll be able to finish up moving the DVR system into the corner here. So, and I'll make this look a lot nicer than what it is. Let's move on out to back here. Lighting's terrible, but I ran a Cat5 cable that I showed you a little later. I ran it out here so she can have her PC out here. And then that second Cat5 line I ran into this room so that the TV could have an internet connection. That's just a status from the inside of the wires I was running in the basement. Dog check. We're missing one somewhere. There he is. Passion.
Yeah, big boy. Say hello. Hi, Passion. Passion.
All right, come on. Come with me. Okay, so today we got a couple projects we're going to do. I'm going to do hopefully what's a quick task, and that is to free up this walk-through door on the barn so it can be used once again. Barn was built back in about 77 when we moved in here after, of course, Grandpa passed away. Had the Amish people come in and put the frame up, and then Dad and I actually put the siding up. So as you'll see, the siding, I can tell now it was layered up properly, but it does a great job anyways. But anyways, we never used the walk-through door. And we put a board over it because of the basketball hoop. But the concrete in the wintertime seizes up just enough that those doors are hard to open. So we're going to make it so that Debbie can get in and out of the store hopefully during the wintertime. Come in here. Not sure what to expect, but we're going to try and get it open. It looks like there's only 2 bolts on that board out there. So I'm going to find a ladder, get my our socket or something to take those bolts out, and we'll go from there. I'll be right back. Go inside. Yeah. Let's see what we can do. The door's sticking. Of course, it hasn't been opened in 40 years. So bad. So only part of the floor is concrete. The rest of the floor is it's construction grade type gravel that when you put in over time it packs down and forms almost like concrete. But there's plenty of room along the bottom edges for critters. In the wintertime especially. the outside. You can come along and look if you'd like. Alright, let's see. I need to get some of this out of here and even it up a little bit so it's a little easier to walk on. Come on. Alright, you guys are going back outside. There we go. Okay, so gotta bust out the Sawzall and get this out of here. And of course, I took the pruning blade off before I left Florida to head up here, so we're improvising, just using a regular blade. We'll see. This will be good for a while. Of course, don't have. Okay, doorway is opened up again. I got some wood down, so it's a little easier for Debbie to walk on. Got some slag down here to help level this out. Sorry about that. So definitely need to get a new handle on this. It just doesn't work no more. And it does stick at the top, but it opens and closes, as you'll see. Right there. From the other side. Right there. But a good pull and it'll close. I'll get the alarm sensor on this so the alarms will go off if this door is opened. And we'll go from there. So, boy. do need to get, oh yeah. I don't know if I can move this by myself. The old wood burning stove. Wow. This used to heat the whole house before we had the natural gas. And of course, my room was the closest to this, and I got cooked out during the winter months. Oh my goodness. So let me get you guys a new seat, and let me see if I can move this. Alrighty, got the hand truck. Let's see if I can move this. It's cast iron. It's heavy. So, got the stove moved over there, bale of hay, aka rodent construction materials. Oh, it's a nice 55 degrees today so far. Yeah, it's cold. Okay. Need to buy a new doorknob. That's good. I'm going to find some screws to mount the alarm. And I don't like being on camera, so you don't get to see me any more than what you already have. Okay. All right, we're off to the inside for now. Ready. My wire to be delivered by Amazon. That may not be till later tonight, but in the meantime, I'm going to zip tie some of this excess wire that's been hanging here for years. Let's clean it up a little bit. Okay. So, got my morning Dunkin' Donut on the way back to the house to take and begin another day of fun. Figure I'd take you on a little road trip down Templeton Road. Headed back to the house. Get the day started.
You have arrived at your destination.